I'm trying to express is the balance in whatever we do. That's the main point, the balance outside and inside of ourselves. And I try to, the main concept that I'm using, Daniel, is I try to live by my practice. That means that the same I live, the same I practice. Must be the same. I cannot practice one way and live in the other. So I said, I make my work and my living my practice. Meditate every day, training every day, using sometimes the external martial arts, sometimes the internal martial arts, the weapons or the empty hand. So what I do, my life is based on what I believe life I should be living. As so many people, there are a lot of people that they really don't live the life that they want to live. And I want to make sure that as long as God allows, is that I'm living the way that I wanted to live. And it's meditation, exercise, sharing good things with other people, staying in contact with nature, and sharing my experience with people that come to learn. So that's very important. That is the meaning of the opening of the temple. Living and training and practicing all in one line.
Right.
No difference. My life is my practice is my life. And my practice contains martial arts, yoga, meditation, breathing, being in contact with nature, sometimes donate things to those who need something if I have it. So that's pretty much it. It's why we come every day here. I believe that to stay in nature is very important. Every day to be in nature. Contact with nature. Actually, this, another thing is my approach of teaching is I don't need to be teaching into a phone. My approach of teaching is you live with me and then we train together and you understand what I do and then hopefully this will touch something within yourself and you realize something. Words, I don't believe very much in words because people say things and then never happen, right?
Yeah, sure.
So you want to know? Come, stay with me. We stay together. We learn. We training, and then whatever is whatever my teachings taught you, that is your teachings. I cannot say I teach this and that because everyone is different, right? How I can say I'm gonna teach you this, especially in the inner. Maybe you feel something else. So the words cannot translate. The words cannot describe. Thousands of people has passed through the school. Thousands and thousands. I've been teaching for so many years. And what happens is every person is different. Some people feel one way, some people feel the other, some people resolve some issues, some people resolve others. And I'm teaching exactly the same thing. So for me, it is proof enough that what I do is the message that I send out there, when it reaches you, will activate whatever is in you, and hopefully with talking and training, it will be resolved.
So you have noticed people coming with this sort of training, more than the fighting, but actually coming and resolving sort of inner issues in themselves, in their lives, these kinds of things. Have you noticed it happening more recently, or has this been a kind of a common thing throughout your whole teaching?
It's been a common thing from the beginning, but in the last 10 years, it's happened more and more and more. In the last 3 or 4 years, a lot. That's what happens. Sometimes my wife said, this is not like a martial arts school, this is like a hospital. And I said, everyone come to learn, whatever they learn is up to them. I show what I know.
Yeah.
And what I know is to practice every day, and whatever happens, I'm not responsible. In a way of whatever my teachings taught you, then I'm responsible for my action, and my words. I'm not speaking very good English. And I'm not that kind of have a very smooth word. But also I can tell you that whatever I do is works on people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
it's you believe or you don't believe. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But it's what it is. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm
Yeah,
just what we're doing is working on people a lot,
Mm.
and I'm very happy.
Mm.
And let me tell you something, Daniel. This is very hard.
Mm.
People come here, they think it's a holiday. This is not a holiday. This is a war. It's an inner war. And I make sure there next to you to help you whenever you need to, and to crush you whenever I need to make sure that you can see within yourself what is happening. My purpose is to help you all the way until you leave the school. And hopefully, even when you are in home, you can contact me and I can give you my best, my time and my advice and whatever. The work is not pretty, but it is effective and it works most of the time. Of course, I have failed sometimes with some people. I have failed in my life. In my 20 years, I have failed maybe with 2 people, which I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I accept that I'm not Superman, you know. I do my best, and things, depending of the level of maturity of the student, is how they will take things first, and second, depending of the time that are willing to put. I'm not hard to people, Daniel, because I want to be hard. No, I'm hard to people because, like a doctor, you go, you have a problem in the body, you need to cut something. So then the doctor need to cut. They cannot say, "Oh, this is too sad. We cannot." No, you need to cut the thing that is not working, and hopefully stitch it out and give some medicine, and then hopefully they will recover. Because if they don't extirpate, if they don't remove this thing, they will continue rotten and rotten and rotten.
Yes.
I guess what? It works the other way around. My teachers, they do the same thing to me. The same I do to the students. When I go to my teacher, I disappear. I'm just not exist. It is not me, I, myself, nothing. Just, I'm listening. I record. I go back home. I think. I practice. When you choose a teacher and you know it's your teacher, there is nothing to say. You just, before you open your mouth, you just feel what he says and think it's true or not. Be sincere with yourself. Then you understand. If it's not your teacher, move. Another teacher will come until you find it. And when you find it, stay with it. Because the teacher or our parents are the 2 figures that can bring us our ego down. If no one else can. We are, no. So, but it's why it's very important. This triangle is the father, mother, and teacher. There's a very important aspect. Bring us our ego down and make us quiet and be receptive. Which most of the time now in our society, we are not receptive. We want to improve, but when someone tells us something, immediately we open the mouth before we even think what we. So the teacher and the parents are the greatest opportunity for us to really learn. Many people said, well, but I have a bad teacher. I said, they are not bad teachers. Are bad choices. They teach where they believe they need to teach. And you learn from them. You allow yourself to learn from them because you need to pass through that. Then perhaps you after realize, you know what? This was not my teacher. Okay, at that time it was your teacher, you learned something from him. So it was your teacher. So from some people you learn some good things, from other people you learn things that you should not do. Don't you think that people that come here only they come to learn? I also learn. Many people say when you become a teacher you don't learn anymore. No, you learn as well. It's the other way around. So what do you learn? You learn patience, you learn understanding, you learn flexibility. You learn a lot of things about yourself, that something is triggering you, and you learn how to deal with it. And sometimes the teacher makes mistakes and falls down the mountain, angry or whatever. And then stand up, clean themselves and say, okay, I fall. I should have done better. Okay, next time. So we are all learning. to be a teacher or student is not no one above. It's just an opportunity to learn. Yes, as I believe that we are all teachers and students at the same time. All. So for me, it's another stage of being able to learn.